Everyone in our cul-de-sac called Coach Miller a saint. He ran the summer league for free, and every Saturday, he'd host these victory BBQs in his backyard. But there was a catch. Only the MVPs got invited. And the MVPs were always the quietest kids in the neighborhood. I was 12 and I wanted in, not for the burgers, but for his famous homemade root beer. People said it tasted like liquid gold. But when I asked how to become an MVP, Miller just looked at me with those cold blue eyes and said, "You're too loud, Danny. Real winners know how to keep their mouths shut." I told my dad it felt weird. I told him Miller only let the kids into his basement. Workshop to help with the brewing one by one. Dad just laughed. He patted my head and said, "Danny, don't be a sore loser. Miller's a pillar of this community. Maybe if you worked on your swing, you'd get a glass of soda too." I felt like I was losing my mind. So I started watching. I sat in my treehouse with my binoculars, recording every time a kid went into that basement and exactly how long they stayed. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour? When they came out, they didn't look like they'd been winning. They looked hollow. I brought my notebook to the principal, and he threatened to suspend me for harassing a local hero. Finally, I'd had enough. I took my older brother's GoPro, taped it inside an empty root beer crate, and accidentally left it by Miller's basement door during the 4th of July bash. That night, I watched the footage with my mom. She didn't finish her glass of wine. She didn't even say a word. She just grabbed her coat, and we drove straight to the police station. Turns out, it was never about the root beer. Coach Miller didn't have a secret ingredient. He had a secret life, and the worst part, the pillar of the community had been crumbling for years, and every adult in town had just closed their eyes and enjoyed the BBQ.